Hello everybody and welcome back to RimWorld Raider Empire. So in the last episode, we had episode 100 and we did our very first combined assault on a city. And it was also our first city since the difficulty increase and it went surprisingly well. The cities definitely didn't scale up in difficulty as much as the normal bases did. So things went alright, and the combined assault was kind of weird because it was supposed to be an ally helping to attack the city with us, but they were enemies, so, we ended up killing them as well. Besides that, though, we are all back at base now, and we're ready to get a lot of stuff done because, yeah, there's lots. So right now we are moving resources. We have no room for steel, which is a bit of a problem, so we're going to need to make a storage for that. Along with that, we are also going to be going out and attacking another town today because it'd be nice to, use our shields and all that, start working through more of these bases. And since we are doing, extremely well for overall resources, we kind of don't need any, and we can basically ignore them. Because, we could just keep getting resources like steel and stuff. Plasteel, obviously, if it's around, it'd be nice, but we're not going to be mass deconstructing everything on the map anymore. Unless, obviously, resources start to get low again. Because if we just did that for every town forever, we'll never be able to use all the steel that we can get in, and same with the other resources. So, yeah, we're basically just going to be going in, killing everybody, and taking everything that's not bolted down. And I think that would be good for, being able to get through stuff a little bit quicker, and without, having to try to figure out what the hell we do with all these resources. So that's going to make things a little bit quicker. We do have a bunch of things to do around base. We do have more power cells. We've been buying some from traders, and you guys are bringing this down here because we don't have storage. That's fine. We'll work with this. So we are going to need more room for power cells too, because we have been buying some and we got one from the city. So we're going to be digging this back a bit, and we could use a bit more room for our, I want to call it a vault. It's not really a vault, but our, I guess, long-term storage. It'd be nice to get some steel in here and as well, because, right now it's all up here and we don't have room for it. We got a lot of storage and everything to also process through. So to start, how do we want to start this? This base probably should get shit sent out of here as well, mostly just raw resources, but I think for right now, we should leave it because obviously we're a little bit full here. So let's get this started. We can get mining, and we're going to have to obviously remove some walls. So these all need to get pulled back some. This is a 5 tile, so we're going to want to expand as groups of 5. So we can go back 1, 2, 3 more. 3 more would give us up to double our power using these. I think that should be fine. So we'll dig this all out to here. And then that's all lined up. That's lined up. We can also deconstruct. I was just thinking we should probably not take out that wall in case we do get bugs here. So let's actually mine down this as well, because that was left open partly because these vents here. It'd be nice to have that vent into this. And we can do that as a walkway. So we'll use that kind of as a... It's not the safest situation, but it's better than this being opened up to what could be bugs. So we'll get that dug out and built up. What else do we got to do? This turret I got to figure out what we want to do with. So the resources. We do need more chem fuel storage. So these are all... Oh, we do have some big shelves. We can... The reason I'm using the normal shelves here is so that we can see the stacks. Like, that way we have a good visual of how much fuel we have. We kind of don't need to worry about that, so maybe we just go with the tall shelves at this point. That way this room could be a little bit more packed in. We should also get a fire foam popper or 2 in here. That's actually a terrible spot. We'll have 1. That way, if we do have a fire, it'll put it out. So then that needs to be the tall shelves. And that is... Oh, tall shelves right there. There we go. So we'll put 1 in for now, get all the fuel switched to it, and then get rid of the other ones, and we'll upgrade them. So then along with that, we are going to get batteries moved down here, but that's going to be a bit more of a work thing. We do need some steel storage for right now, because obviously we are completely full. So we'll do what we did for the silver when we were getting this set up, and we'll just stick a whole bunch of these skips down here. That way we can get it moved and have somewhere to put it in the first place. And there's something thinking very hard. Oh, there we go. So that is just a bunch of cash. So we bought a Sooth Pulsar and 2 more mech power cells, which is good. And we just sold a bunch of stuff. Okay, good. So we can get rid of those. Other than that, do we have storage for everything else? I can't really see because it just says steel. It looks like blocks as well, which makes sense. So we can also pretty much get the blocks out of here. You know what? Let's just add some into our vault as well. Yeah. And obviously we can just throw down a whole bunch of these. So we'll add these into our small vault here too. Because we really don't need it stored anywhere. It's not like we're using a whole lot. And when we do use it, I'm not too worried about the distance because, you know, that's equally as far from, you know, this side as this is from anything else. So that should be all right. And then, is there anything else that we might be having an issue with? So storage-wise in here, we do have weapons. So off camera, I did do a bit of a weapon change. I didn't update the other two, but this one I have it set up. All the weapons are now getting smelted again properly. I set up assault rifles and all that to get done. So we'll be smelting pretty much everything as long as it's excellent or lower, because the higher ones I was told that I should look at if it's actually worth selling, because even though the value is 20% or whatever, what you get from weapons, it still might be worth it versus the resources that we actually get out of it. I also turned smelting the knives back on because the knife was turned off because I thought at one point we were going to need them, but you know, thrombo horns aren't the most uncommon and we have enough of them around for our melee people. But overall, there is still a few weapons, obviously the ones that we're using, that aren't going to get smelted. I also do have bows and all the other non-smeltable things getting just destroyed. So what I need to do actually is copy all of that. And we can purge these, that way we can, I want to link, which all those other ones should have been linked to, but we'll just replace them just to make sure. So that's going to make sure our weapons are going to get out of here, because this is obviously massively overflowed with stuff that really shouldn't be here, just because I haven't really set it up properly. Okay, so the clothing stuff is all going fine, food's going fine, we are apparently overflowed on bionics. Now, we should probably keep an eye out for a trader and get rid of a bunch of this trash. Because, like, prosthetic hearts, we're not going to be using. We can get other hearts. We can get rid of these hearts. So we'll keep an eye out for that. We have statues. Can we get statues in these as well? Actually, you know what? We should probably get a... we've got to get rid of this ship. Because statues normally go in here. But this ship is in the way, and I don't know what to do about it for right now, so we won't worry about it. Is there anything else? Oh, we should really get this troll's blood moved. Oh, we don't have any medical storage either, because this is massively overflowed, just like everything else. So, what we need is just to basically start a new base and build it from the ground up again with everything that we have now. So we'll do a medical storage there and there. That way we can expand our drugs. And these weapons will get out of here. The blocks will get out of here. The statues aren't, because the ship thing, I'll think about maybe trying to do a ship. We also are overflowed on plasteel. Probably even including... Oh, we don't even have plasteel down here. So we'll do some of these as plasteel as well and get some of that stored. So then along with that, is there anything we can since this is indoors, we could make a overflow stockpile and just throw it on the ground for right now while everything's getting reorganized. So this can, this and this can go away because we get so much food we don't even really need to be planting anything right now. And then we'll go a stockpile and we'll just fill that for now, and then that's just going to be low for no foods, of course, and then everything that should be overflow will go in here, and we'll see what we can do about making sure everything gets stored and processed through properly. So, other than that, are we ready to go out? Because obviously we have our mercenaries. I have also reorganized some of our mercs. I got all the sniper ones at the front because there is some times where, you know, we want a sniper and I have to go through and find them. So we have the sniper ones through this front group, so that should help that a little bit. So we're good, I think. Okay, so what we can do, we are going to need to load you up with our 2 shields. Our 2 shields are on Clark and Howie, if I remember correctly. Celia doesn't have it. Oh, actually, we can tell by weight. Although I'm kind of surprised you're as heavy as you are. We're going to check that out. But yeah, it's definitely you two. So you... Oh yeah, you can only go 1 in each. A day. Although, we can get you into here instead, because that would make sense. The whole point of this is so we can drop it on edge and have a higher capacity. So let's cancel. That was that one. Let's cancel that and get them both into here instead. So that can be you two again. Okay. So you guys will get in there, and then we'll get you guys who shouldn't be doing anything into this one. And we'll just grab everyone. We also, we should probably do it first, but let's go and attack. But we do have to do a big Troll's Blood distribution now that we have a ton. And we have some Bastion, so we're going to want to get that going. So we'll have to figure that one out. It's going to be a bit tedious, but that should be all right. So we can accept that. You guys will get in. Now, before we go with that, this wood situation, Alex Hudson has done another wonderful favor for me and gone through and done the math on, done the math on, is it better to chop wood from something that's not 100% ready to harvest, or just wait till they're all ready to harvest? And it's actually more resource efficient to chop stuff down as soon as they're ready to get chopped instead of waiting to get 100%, according to the math. Assuming the math came out right, which it probably did. And I didn't know that, but that's useful. So, yeah, it's cutting down all these, even though they're not quite done yet, is completely fine. So we don't need that. You guys are all getting in. You guys should be in. No, going. We could use a bit more fuel in here, but everyone's a little bit busy at the moment, so it's kind of low priority. The medicine has been moved, and there's nothing else here we got to really worry about. No. Before we get distracted, what do you carry? A whole bunch. Oh. Because you were hauling. That makes sense why you would be carrying more. Okay, so then you are ready for launch. Where do we want to attack? I guess it doesn't really matter. We can just start with the closest and make our way through. So you are going to be launch group, and we'll just go... Let's start with this one. It's kind of on its own. So we'll attack, drop on edge. And hopefully, well, not hopefully, these will go quite a bit quicker than they have in the past. Just because, like I said, we're not going to be doing a, deconstruct everything and try to get every bit of resource out of the map. Now, one issue that we are going to have that's it's going to drive me nuts, and I don't know if I want to spend the time to do it yet, and that is the ruins that are also around the map. Obviously, within ruins, there is sometimes some really good amount of resources. So not opening them feels very wasteful, but going through and opening them all is a very time-consuming process as well. One thing I wish I can do, since we're ships, and this is going to be a far out there request, but since we have ships, it logically makes sense for us to, and now we can have a perfect example, it logically makes sense for us to be able to see inside of these buildings since we come in from the sky. Oh, there's the base. I was like, where is the base? So yeah, since we come in from the sky, it logically makes sense that we'd be able to see in these because there is no roof. Whereas, if we're on the ground coming in from the edge of the map, it makes sense to not be able to see in these. If anybody has enough modding experience to make it so these generate without roof on, or not, without being fogged, that would be a change I would really appreciate. Or, even better, a mod that makes it so there's an item that uses the defog. Now, that defog request, it has to be only the map tile that it's used on, because we wouldn't want this map tile to be defogged because it'd make all in here all fucky. But That would be really cool, and it would make it so it's a lot less tedious to have to open these up, because, you know, there's resources. Either way, let's get to this. So what do we got here? It's just a normal thing. We got a Doomsday, and one charge minigun. Other than that, nothing of too much concern. There is some snipers. These are a concern, but now that we have a shield, I'm not too worried about it. I don't think they do too much damage to the shield, whereas obviously the Doomsday and the charge minigun do. So we're landing right in here. Okay, that's fine. We'll throw these down. Now, these might be a little bit tricky to throw down, because what we need to do is find a nice big open spot where we don't have to cut trees or anything. So we could do one here, and obviously we're going to want them somewhat split. There's a room over here, but then we'd probably have to build a bridge. So let's do one right there. And then our other one. I'm pretty sure you got to cut bushes too. So we got to avoid that. That's why I made these big, so we have to actually try to figure it out. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this in. We could do it right over here. That right there would be all right. It does mean the enemies would be very close to us. You know what? We can get rid of these two bushes right here. Not a big deal. So then can you get that? And then we'll get Howie. We get that. And then we don't want to get the other ship in just yet. Yeah, you can get rid of that bush. And the bushes shouldn't take too long. Hopefully. We'll see. And once you get that down, you'll go and hopefully get that other bush cut too. So and that's ready to go. And we have a fox there. So you can shoot that. It shouldn't be a problem. And if you have to, you can melee it. Yeah, that's good. And then that's built. Perfect. Okay, so then the ship is ready to come. Oh, before we do this. Now, I do know these ships are a little fucky with the shields. Even with a shield off, apparently the ships don't work properly. So we kinda gotta uninstall this for a sec. That way we can get this ship out of here safely. So we'll just launch that. Who was that? Clark. Because if we told it Clark to go in there, then it'd just instantly go in. So we'll get this out of here. Right there. Okay. And then we'll get that reinstalled. Clark, can you do that, please? And you got that killed. Okay. And then this ship is ready to come in. You're all in here. Winnie. Winnie, Winnie, Winnie. You don't need to come. You got food poisoning. Okay, good. And then you guys can... That was this one. Zoom in. We can land this. Just back here should be fine. They're not going to make it through these shields. Okay. So then we have double shield to work with. And we should be able to obliterate basically anything that comes near. Now we just got to go and trigger them. Which shouldn't be too big of a deal. So you guys can come in. And we'll grab our melee people. And we'll just kind of split them. So we're going to want... Thank you. Actually, yeah, come down here. Oh, I hate these trees. There's too many. So we're going to get 2 of them over here. Over here. I keep clicking where the tree is so it doesn't register as something that they can do. So then you guys are going to be... Oh my god, if you let me put you somewhere, spread out a little. And then you guys need to also split. Something like that. And we'll grab that group once they move. Oh my god, can you fuck off and let me place these, please? And you guys are ready right there. So that should be reasonably alright. It's assuming that these shields survive. And then we can just grab a sniper to come down and trigger them. And we have a Timber Wolf here, which might make things a little bit difficult. So this is where having a anti-grain warhead mortar in the back would help, because we can drop that in, get a bunch of them killed, but it's not a big deal. And I'll let you get that sniped first. Oh, that works. Because if we didn't, then we'd run down and it would probably screw us up. So we can I guess come in over somewhere over here. That way we have better line of sight and keep an eye on what's going on over here. Because as soon as they start coming in, we gotta back off. Although we do have faster speed than them, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But that should be good. Oh, we got invisibility. God damn, I hate that. It's fine. And you're gonna be going for that. Okay, shouldn't be a problem. Also, like usual, random hearts on the ground. Because I don't know why it does that, but it's kind of a whatever. There you go. You survived a headshot from an... Oh, it's an eye. Okay. Okay, I was gonna say that does 88 damage. There's no way that should have been survived. Okay, there you go. So let's back off and let them come. And we should be good. Oh, wow, they actually have sniper range on us right now. Because they do have the same snipers that we do. Okay, and everyone else should be good. We should just be able to sit here, tank it as they come in, and then we do our cleanup and get going. Assuming everything goes well. Definitely would help if we were a little bit closer, though. But these shields should be fine. It is winter, too, so they are cooler. And then, obviously, we have snipers, so that should be fine. They do have some sniper advantage on us. But that should be alright, because the shields should be able to keep up with that reasonably alright. And you guys are obviously going to make quick work of anyone that's within range. Just keep an eye. And that Doomsday, we do have to keep an eye on that, because the Doomsday I know can do quick work of a shield. Oh, there's two now. Okay, and that is one right there. Our snipers are that group. Minus that. Oh, I don't know. Here, can you go for that? I doubt that's going to happen. We'll see. We'll see. And I don't know if the Doomsday went off or not, but it seems to be fine. You're down to 8,000 watts. We can technically merge these power conduits, and you guys are all down here. Can we get you guys to increase? Oh, you're max. Hug this. If you let me click, hug this wall a little bit more. And then no one rushed in on us, so let's get our melee to pull back a little bit, just so they're a bit more out of the way. Oh, there's a Doomsday, and our shield's down from overheating. That's to be expected. Our stored charge is also almost gone. So what we're going to do is pull you guys over to this shield, since that still has most of its charge. You guys are going around that way. We'll get you guys into here. You can just stand there for a sec. Can you come back here, please? Let's get out of it. There we go. It's fine. Okay, so then we'll get that uninstalled. That way we don't have to worry about it getting destroyed. Can you come over here and move when I tell you to move? I know it's the game's fault because there's trees. Well, technically it's my fault because there's trees everywhere and I'm trying to click where the trees are, but whatever. And then you can just pick that up and head over. Oh, draft. Pick that up and then head over. No, pick that up. Come, move! Oh my god, I hate it. And then that shield's going down very quick. 2 shields still isn't really quite enough, it seems. Base destroyed. Okay, so they're leaving. Quest no longer available. Don't care. So then they should all leave and we should be fine. How are we doing? They definitely eat through these shields very quickly because of their weapons. But that's fine. That's fine. 2 seems to be just enough. I still think the anti-grain warhead with this would be a good idea. But there we go. Alright. So we'll say you guys are free to go. We'll just wait for you to leave because that is a explosive weapon. Go. There you go. So you guys are all free to go. We'll grab Clark. Make sure it's Clark. Nope. Grab you. Can you come and uninstall this? And obviously these got to go back home and get charged. Everyone else, we're going to need to get ourselves a stockpile up and running. And we're going to do the absolute minimum. So most of the loot should be right here so we can bring it up here. It's a little bit further away. obviously from the center, but this is, you know, where all the clothing and stuff is. So we'll just throw that there. It'll be fine. That was wrong. That was a home zone. We want a stockpile. And then we want corpses. So we could do an allow all and grab all. Actually, I want to do strip all enemies because that'll also strip the downed people. And then you guys will do that and we'll GTFO reasonably quick. I still want to explore these. So we could do a claim and I'll manually do that. Can we get you to pick up your shield, please? And then we could send them back right now and get that going. We'll not worry about it. Why the fuck? Move right there where I click. Okay, you're fine. No one took any real injuries, obviously, because of the shield. And then we are going to need to check out over here. Hey, can you come and look at this? And we also have to go down and destroy the turrets and stuff that they had. We don't really need to. Ooh, plasteel hospital beds. They're not particularly good. I was thinking that we could just steal them. I know that we said we won't deconstruct, but we'll deconstruct that. I was thinking of actually stealing them initially, but I don't think that's anything we gotta be concerned about. Just because they're kind of low. And then other ruins. That's it. So we can just come down here, deal with these turrets, and come explore their base. Steal whatever's not bolted down. We're going to want to claim that. Grab all these doors, of course. Claim all those. And then you're right there coming in. Beautiful. And we do have an enemy over here, a red fox. Do we want to get into here as well? We could deconstruct that one bit of wall and that will let them get in. And someone will probably come do it. Because obviously they do need a bit of time to actually get the hauling done too. So that's fine. There's another heart. We don't need that. And I gotta reload because you're getting stuck on invisible shit. Oh, unexpected. Hey, an architect power cell. We need 10 of these. That's the whole transcendent power cell situation. Interesting. Okay. So that's not going to really help us. Oh, that's going to blow up. It's invisible too, so it's a bit of a problem. We could kind of ignore it. I don't know what we can do. Actually, you know what? Power? Power. You don't need power. Yeah, I'm going to have to reload, I think. I think that's a must. See, look, lots of plastic. We don't even need to go and strip shit down. There's resources. Can you come over here, please? And then over here. Get a quick look in all these buildings. We can do and allow all that way. People will get that strip. Yeah, are you just going to ignore that turret because it's all busted? I think so. Which is not ideal, but I guess I don't really want to destroy it. Area revealed? Yeah. Quickly come in here, let them grab all the stuff. We got a whole bunch more. Yeah, this is not bad loot. Holy shit. Look at this place. It's just non-stop. And then we can come into that one. Okay, and then we have a couple more of these to do. These turrets, we can do that and claim them. We're not going to deconstruct them or anything. We're only going to claim them so that they don't attack us when we get to it again. But we'll check this real quick. Okay, and then come over here and then into there. Okay, and last two, and then we are basically ready to go. And everyone's idle. Why is everyone idle when there's clearly stuff? Oh, it's the invisibility, I think. Right? Because you're wandering, gathering steel. Okay, so I think it's just everyone needs a reset. And you're attack. I thought I claimed that, but apparently not. Okay, go. Check this room and we're good. Holy jeez. Yeah. This is a lot of stuff around in this base. Okay, so you're free to go. Everything's here. We can do and allow all. I gotta go quickly reload. That way this invisible shit will go away. We need to get rid of these turrets. And yeah, we'll get cleanup done. Alright, so there we go. It's all reloaded and back in. So that's good. We do still have the turret issue though. And we are getting shot. So let's get that dealt with. We should back off a touch just because this battery's here. So we'll get that done. Now, it kind of makes more sense to not have had our stockpile way up here, which this is also kind of full, which is part of our problem. Because obviously there's a lot of stuff down here that now needs to be hauled. But I didn't really expect there to be that much loot, but it's not a big deal. So where's our... Oh yeah, we sent the other ship back. We're going to need that. How's the mining going? It's going pretty good. And all of this stuff is essentially done. Our stockpile, just make sure you don't deteriorate because this should be indoors. Yes, beautiful. Our Basset and Trollblood's just sitting in here because we have no other room. So what we can do is go copy, throw those into there. So that should be fine. We're going to want steel. Do a copy, and we'll say that, and that, and that. And this one will be plasteel. Okay. And uranium and jade is looking fine, so that's good. And then we need this ship going back. We can load it, launch it. Yeah, you know what? We'll throw this down here. Shit. Really, we should do 2 loads. Well, yeah, we can't do 2 different stockpile. Okay, so yeah, we'll just... It's stupid. We'll have this stockpile up here. Everyone's just gonna have to make some distance on the hauling. It should be fine. They have to... Oh, please. There's chem fuel and I don't want to do this. Is there anything we could do to make this not explode? Because I'd rather not lose all the stuff in here. I don't think so. Because we can't deconstruct it. It doesn't technically need power. You come and destroy that. Maybe it'll just pop instead of explode. Nope, it explodes. Okay, so we lost everything in that room because of inconvenient luck. That actually did pretty good. It has 300 health. We're gonna want to halt urgently. Wait, don't sleep. Can you pick up, fight fire? Yeah, fight that fire. Okay, now stand here. It's not hot in here, so that's fine. We'll get that put out and just hauled, and we'll just let this burn. Okay, and can you haul that, please? Get it out of here. And there you go. Okay, so yeah, that can just burn. I'm not worried about it. Other than that, they should be able to get this done quickly, so we won't worry about what they're doing. And there's nothing else that we got to worry about right now. We could start loading things up, but that would just make it so everyone would stop, load up instead, and then they'd go back. So, in the meantime, is there anything else that we're going to need to do here? So we got our steel, our plasteel, we got our power cells made up. We could get some other ones getting built right now outside and then move them into place, but I don't think we're in a huge rush because we do have excess power, of course. We have days. Unsightly environment. Did you not get a whole bunch of murder points? I'm not looking for a bio. Apparently you didn't see anybody die or anything. Everyone else got a bit of points. You killed someone, so you got lots of points, and you didn't get shit. It's fine, it happens. So then... What do we need? These are going to need to be set up for blocks. Actually, you know what? We really shouldn't have set these up. Well, yeah, I guess we need the storage anyway. We won't set these up because if we get all the blocks moved to these, then we're going to move these again. So then they're all going to have to get moved again. Which I guess it's not really a big deal. At least for now we'll have storage because we are overflowed. So that can be copy, and we'll just set all of those for blocks. And these are set up right. Raw resources, yes. Okay, so that should be all the same. In here has a grow zone. That's not right. So then this is going to be our battery room. And we are going to want to upgrade batteries, at least. Mostly because the efficiency thing and capacity, obviously. And we don't know yet if we are going to be doing the architect thing. So it was pointed out that these are so overly expensive, it is not worth it. Even as a resource sink, it's ridiculously overly expensive. So this takes 500 steel, 10 uranium, 10 architect power cells, 8 specific components, and 6 advanced components. Now, the steel and the architect power cells are where the real cost is, because assuming that these do output the power cells, we can look here. So that's going to be 250 plasteel, 300 gold, 5,000 silver, another 100 specific components, and 60 advanced components per battery. Plus that other resource cost of battery itself. And the difference between the batteries? Well, the glitter roll battery is 2,000 watt days of storage and 80% efficiency. These are, I think, 2,500, so a 500 watt day extra capacity, so 25% more, and 120% efficiency, if I remember correctly. So basically, we spend like ridiculous. Oh yeah, it's that maths out to not being worth it, even if this does work. Like, I'm okay with some resource sinks. That's a little bit excessive. So sorry, what were you gonna go and destroy? Just random shit. Okay, that's fine. And then everyone's asleep. For why? Hey, wake up, you fucks. Alright, so that took entirely too long, only because we are hauling stuff across the map. I should have ended up doing the second stockpile. There was a lot of... It would have been fine if it wasn't so much heavy stuff. But yeah, the heavy stuff really screwed shit up. So this was a bad example of how much quicker things can go. But let's see what our loot is like. So we're going to load this ship up. How much power armor is... Oh my god, there's a lot of helmets. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 new power armor helmets. Nowhere near as many bodies, but that's fine. We're actually going to have to start selling power armor. Get rid of a bunch of our excess. Because I did see that we have a whole lot of diplomat power armors. And those are mostly just medical, so they're not super useful. But resource-wise, so we got 1,000 gold, a whole bunch of clothing and stuff. Obviously, this is where the vast majority of our profits come from. Weapons, lots. A lot of this will get just smelted down. Although, oh yeah, these ones we keep. Those would definitely be worth selling off. Even at 20%, that's still 800. But all these other ones, as long as they're, I think, excellent or lower, we sell. I might want to lower that a bit, because there is plasteel ones too. Sorry, lower than excellent, we smelt. Everything above we can sell. But we shouldn't have to worry about any of this other stuff. 5,005. We didn't even deconstruct shit and we still walked away with a stupid amount of steel. It's not a big deal or anything, but just wow. Almost 500 flake. That's not bad. Lots of textiles. We are keeping textiles and not selling them anymore. So that's going to be interesting. We're going to need to really find somewhere to put them all. But yeah, I'm going to get all this loaded up, but that should be good. We ended up with... the full ship, and that's basically just clothing and stuff, and most of the steel. But yeah, we still got a whole bunch of stuff here, but luckily that should get moved very quickly. And then I guess we'll have to load that one up. I guess we could send another ship. Well, you know what? We'll load this one up with all the rest of the heavier stuff, and then we'll send another ship in because, well, we need a couple ships because we want these guys going back to base right now too. And they do need the Albatross, or they're going to take 2 trips. Actually, you know what? This is fine. We can load this. You can come, launch. Because we'll get them going back on this with all the rest of the heavy stuff. That way, this ship will just be for everyone else. So I can just land over here. That should be fine. And then everyone's idle. That's wrong. Okay, everyone wake up and get this loaded, please. I really wish they didn't need to sleep. This is where... androids or something would be handy, but obviously we're not getting that. Way too heavy of a mod to be worth it. We wouldn't have many frame rates if we wanted androids. Alright, so our Albatross is ready, and I just got our other ships set up for everything else. We got our tweak solar panels done. That is... which one? Okay, we still have a little bit to go. Once we get advanced solar panels, we're going to be using our Tech Prof Sub-Persona core to get the 10,000 one done. That's going to be still quite a ways away. But this ship is ready, so we can see... Now this... it could be too many items. We'll see, because it's my first time doing a full load of basically all the clothing and stuff for the Albatross. And normally we use the skips. That way we don't have to worry about having too many items and it, you know, not counting. Oh, wow, that's actually not much. Is that everything? That feels like a kind of a small amount. 185 items. Looks like it's all there. It just looked like a smaller pile considering, well, oh, I was going to say, considering how big the stockpile was, but to be fair, the stockpile is absolutely filled with trees. So that makes sense. And these people love sleeping and being idle. How about you all fucking work? They're really good at avoiding this. Along with them not wanting to get shit done, they're also very good at breaking. Apparently they didn't see any of the murders that they did, so none of them really got much for boost, but everybody's losing their shit, which for these mercenaries, it's the first time we've had that happen, which is kind of frustrating. We also have Kasky here trying to destroy our ship. I just kind of allow it because we got to get the rest of this done, and I don't know why everyone just all of a sudden was like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. But can you guys get back to trying to do it? Can I force it? Force that. I don't know why all of a sudden they're like, no, we don't want to do these no more. But this is causing problems. All I wanted was to cut time out, and everything turned into a nightmare for today. And everybody's breaking, and I can't do anything about it. What we can use is a social person. That way we can get them to try to calm them down. Alright, so I set the other ship to get all the people in. That way at least they can't break because they're already in a ship. So I don't know what we're going to do with all the broken people already. But this is ready to go and that just needs the people. So that shouldn't take too long and hopefully it will make it so everyone will get in. I don't know what I'm going to do about Kasky here. I'm hoping that you're just going to give up on the ship. But it might be worth sending like Chaos over. That way we can try to get some calming, because it's just kind of turned into an absolute nightmare. It's supposed to have gone so well. That's all I wanted. All I wanted was things just go quick and smooth and easy, and I made the wrong decision about moving stuff all the way across the freaking map, which is my fault. Obviously, we had it set up where most of our stuff was until we found all the stuff. But you're going to want to zoom in, yes. So we'll just drop you in right here. Got to remember to get this, and hopefully you'll go and get everyone. What's your deal? Grabbing those few other items, right? Yeah. Should only take them a sec. And hopefully they'll all get in real quick. Chaos, yes, do the calming on everyone, please. Good, and you guys are going. Item stash quest, is there anything good? Advanced components, not really. We don't need that, we don't need that. None of this. Okay, and that didn't calm you down. So I'm not sure what we're going to do about you. And we're waiting on Clark. Yeah, we don't need that. We're waiting on Clark to be able to get this out of here, and that's technically our fix. We could get Clark to go with Chaos. Yeah, that wouldn't be a problem because that ship will hold 2 people. So we can get this going back to base, and we want center is there by the looks of it. So then you're fine because you can't destroy something that doesn't exist there. Chaos, you're going to go for Hams. Perfect. And then you're going to go for Clark. Okay, that one didn't work. 2 more down here. Well, let's get this ship out of here. These people I'm not too worried about. We'll have to grab them with another ship. It's just, I'm worried that, you know, people are going to start starving and all that. So then we're still going to need 1 more ship for the rest of who's left here. So that's just those 2. So we could send over one of these pods. So we ended up, I didn't think it was going to be a big deal, but apparently people are stupid, but we ended up having a sadistic rage, and one of our melee people came and basically killed both of our prisoners here, and nobody came to pick them back up and heal them automatically, so I had to force it, and we might end up losing both of them. We did get this ship ready for launch, so that's 2 more gone, so all we have left is Clark and Chaos. Which is a real tedious pain in the ass because Clark really doesn't want to come home. But yeah, so next attack should go a lot quicker. This ended up taking equally as long. Obviously, it's my fault, but next episode we should be able to get one a lot quicker without all the bullshit. Besides that, while we're ending it off, so this is all ready to go for a de-roofing. So we're going to want to get rid of the thick roof, obviously. So I can go here. Is people are going to be stupid about this because we don't really have a way to lock it up. I'm also very stupid and very lucky. I didn't even consider the whole collapse issue in here. It is literally as good as it gets before it collapses. Wow. That would have pissed me off. But hopefully somebody figures out this roof. So, what I could do... do we just want to... I don't trust these people. I don't trust them one bit. Yeah, no, that looks like a lot of people making their way down this way. So what we'll do is ignore. And what we can do then is just grab 2 doors. That's not going to be very good, but we'll just throw those in temporarily. That way we can lock this area down. Because I guarantee that they're all going to kill each other, and then I have a temper tantrum, and then I seem like the idiot because I made them, or I let them do it. Can you please get your shit back together so we could go home, please? I would really appreciate it. Did you guys both survive? Wow, I didn't think that we would have had survival here. That's kind of nice. Come on. Oh, thank you. For fuck's sake. Okay, now unbrick. There you go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get out of here before chaos breaks now. It was so much more tedious. If that didn't work, I was going to punch you in the face. And we can't... because it's too heavy. Can you get out of here? And we got to get chaos a new ship. We'll launch this. Everything, you know, I started that base 45 minutes ago in real time. That should have been a 10-minute fucking base. Yeah, let's get this out of here. But everything just did not go exactly how it should have. Oh, geez. Okay, there we go. So we're finally back. That was a nightmare. So that's, yeah, I'm gonna definitely, for one, do the stockpile a little bit better. That was... It just had to be so many heavy things after I already had all the clothing and stuff moving. Just had to be like that, but that's fine, it's fine. So everything is back, right? We got 2 of these. I didn't screw anything up. Yeah, we got that. Okay, so that should all be good. We got all our ships. I didn't forget anything. Everything else is here. All of the prisoners survived. All the stuff at what? Oh, okay. It was a caravan. I was like, we don't even have Muffalo. How is there one with stuff on it? Yeah, it's not even ours. It's fine. Oh, you got a bunch of uranium. So then these doors did get done. So then that's going to be it for today. That really screwed me up. So next episode, we'll get this all set up and expanded. That way we have more power and all that. We'll get, obviously, all of this storage reorganized. It looks like all the crap that was outdoors did manage to find a spot. So that's good. Our storage is reasonably under control. These are, even though it looks like there's still an absolute ton here, it does look like they're actually moving through it reasonably quickly, because there is quite a bit less than there was in the first place. So, we will be doing another base again next episode. Obviously, we are going to need to get our shields down, so we'll start next episode with that, and then we'll charge up, quick charge, and we'll go out and do another base. And hopefully, I'll do it a little less stupid, and we'll end up getting out of there well before the end of the episode, instead of taking me an hour and 5 minutes and 55 seconds. Either way, that is going to be it for today. So thank you everybody for watching, and hope you all have a great day. See ya.